Greetings, Outlanders. Welcome to Morrowind. We are going to go on our quest with Caius Crusades. Continuation of the story mission. Before we get into that, I would like to take a moment to humbly ask that if you like this video, please consider subscribing and liking and sharing. And if you feel so inclined, you can visit me on social media at Facebook /Commander Calgon, and also on Twitter at Commander Calgon. And soon I will be coming to Twitch, so keep your eyes out. Let us continue. Caius says we need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Ald'ruhn named Hasua Zain Zubani, an Ashlander who left the Wastes to become a wealthy trader. They say the Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 drakes, find out what Zain Zubani likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift, and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Reverend cult. Then report back to me. Seems like a very straightforward mission.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
And I suppose while we are in...
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
I suppose that while we're in Ald'ruhn,
You may speak.
we might take some time to look around and...
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
see what is the happy haps.
May I help you?
For all of you watching my videos, I would just like to say, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. I really do want... Wow, okay, I don't know what. Ooh, wow. A nice place. Damn.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
House Veteran services are in the Manor District, under Scar. Temple services, the Ald'ruhn Temple is on the east side of town. Go to Fort Buckmouth south of the town for Imperial Legion and Imperial Cult services. The Fighters Guild and Mages Guild are near the south gate. Pricey but high quality clothier, alchemist, and enchanter shops are under Scar as well. You can get more reasonable prices but smaller selection from the smith, clothier, trader, pawnbroker, and bookseller near the entrance to Scar. That is an interesting... That's information to know. Dunmer membership in a great house is a matter of birth and marriage, but Imperial colonists may become retainers of a great house or may be adopted into a great house. Right? Ald'ruhn is considered a Redoran city, even though only a few citizens actually belong to House Redoran. Edwina often complains about how the Archmage of Vardenfell, Trebonius, doesn't really care about scholarship. Little advice. Invest in potions to restore your magicka. In hostile territory, these potions can save you a lot of downtime. Even supposing you can find some safe place to get rest and regain your magicka, who needs the aggravation? Little secret. Have you heard about poor Ionis Sarandis? He lost his patrimony betting on the Guar. Sold every piece of the family silverware to pay his debts. A pity. I think it's driven him a bit mad. Wears clothes fit for a lord and hasn't got a drake for a meal. That is so sad. Mage's Guild, nothing really... In the Telvanni district, the few Telvanni tower towns are just big villages with wizard towers. Okay. Right. Soul sickness. It's strange, isn't it? Lots of people I know are having bad dreams, seeing strange visions, acting funny. The Tribunal Temple just goes on and on about sin and wickedness, but they're just religious fanatics. It is odd, though. Wonder if it has anything to do with all the blight storms this year. Perhaps it does. Let's ask about duties. Speak with Edwina. She's the guild steward here. Okay, so Edwina is our guild steward. This Mage's Guild here. Who will have work for us. I guess this is all a big Okay. Just trying to get a lay of the land, everyone. We need to understand our environments.
Speak, traveler.
Luvis Darius. I am a student here. Tremona. Pleased to meet you, Gravenga. I'm Tremona Marin, commoner. Commoner equals not important. Anariren. Good day. Gravenga, can I help you find your way around Alderun? Is there a specific place that you're looking for? The Redoran Council, the Redoran Noble Manors, and the Fine Merchants are in the Manor District, all inside an ancient Emperor crab known as the Scar. The temple is to the east. The Rat and the Pot Corner Club and the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild to the south, and the Ald Scar Inn to the west, near West Gate and the Silt Strider Port. Through the south gate, behind the Fighters Guild, look for Fork Buckmoth and the Imperial Cult Altar. Roads lead south through Caldera to Balmora and north to Nissus and Margon. Alright, Margon. The road to Balmora swings northwest and curves around until it heads south again. Between here and Balmora are many side paths. Watch for signposts or you'll get lost. Silt Strider service goes to Balmora, Nissus, Cool, and Margon. Guild guides at the Mages Guild will teleport you to Balmora, Vivek, Caldera, and Sidrithmora for a fee. Narmak is a long, hard walk west to the coast and then south. There are no marked routes. Oh, that gives us some good ideas. Oh, he's a barter man. He's a barter person. Let's see some of the stuff that he's got. Not that we're gonna get anything right now, unless ooh, I am kind of. I'll definitely take that. Okay. Edwina Elbert. What's so important that you would interrupt my studies? If you must have duties for the Mages Guild, I suppose I could think of something. Let's go ahead and grab up a quest while we're here. Yes, Conjurer, there's something you could do for me. I am looking for a copy of the rare dwarven book Chronicles of Nechulift. It's a rare dwarven tome. None of the Mages Guild branches have a copy, and it is simply essential to my research. Would you be willing to find a copy for me? Yes. Excellent. Here's 250 septims to cover your expenses. Time is of the essence. Okay, cool. Advancement? Hey, advancement in the Mages Guild does not occur by accident. Haha!
I have a moment.
That is a good pun. Ooh, what's this room?
What do you want,
Nair,
Outlander?
Levy, what do you want? I don't believe we've met. Barter. Ooh. The Belt of Nimbleness. Cruel Viper Blade. Fire Blade. The Icebreaker. The Storm Blade. Ha ha ha. Shock damage 1 to 25 points. The Chiding Curious. Viper Bolt Ring. Interesting. All relatively good. Alright, so how do we leave? Oh!
Do you need something?
Wait. The bedroom?
Go ahead. Speak.
Himla. Pleased to meet you, Gravenga. I'm Himla, Mage. Welcome to Alderun. What can I do for you? Yeah, he's got spells. Got some summons. Ooh, greater fireball. And we'll take those. You know what? While we're at it, let's take our armor eater.
I'm listening.
Is this okay? So this is out. This is
All
to go
right.
outside.
I'm listening.
Wow, there's a lot more. There's a lot more to that. Okay, let's take a look around. Fighters Guild. Hey, you know, let's go into the Fighters Guild. Let's see if we can find. I don't believe I've seen a dark elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? That's a bedroom. Perseus. Advancement! Oh no. Then I will take orders, Perseus. Sometimes we get a contract from one of the locals and sometimes they're a bit strange. Yulain Hanem, a young buoyant Omega. What's a buoyant Omega? Has hired us to provide some extra muscle to clean out the den of necromancers known as Vas. Go to Vas and meet with the buoyant Omega Yulain Hanem. Help her clear the necromancers out of Vas. Vas is far to the north in the Shiragorod region. Here, I'll mark it on your map. The journey is a long one. Your best bet may be to take a ship to Dagonfell from Tel Mora. Good luck to you. That sounds like a adventure. Perseus speaks. And so we must act. But not this moment. Let us finish this. The real Salar.
The Outlander, or go away.
The Dar Urtus.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Are we supposed to go to Rat in the Pot for something? We need to find Zane Zubani.
Questions?
Tongue Toad. What's a name?
Speak quickly.
Be quick and many.
All ding. All ding, no ping.
Anytime now.
Girl, boozba. The man I seek is not here. Farewell. Well, there's another place down here. Dear.
What's this about?
Asur Zane Zubani, I had been looking for you. I am Asur Zane Zubani, Gravenga. May you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business, speak it, for I am at leisure and I would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I see. You wish to learn of Ashlanders from me, and what is it that you wish to learn? What do you know about the Nerevarine cult? I'm sorry, but your request is not a proper one, and I will not discuss this with strangers, if you will excuse me. What are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers, and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Yes, a gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me, and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now I have answered your question and would like some time to myself. Will you excuse me?
What do you want?
Message received, Zubani. Well, there's a bookstore near here. And so I will get you a book of poetry. Something that seems like poetry anyways. A less rude song. Ashland hymns. Oh, let's get Words of the Wind. That sounds good. Let's just double check it. Let's see what it says. Oh wait, did I not? Is that why he's shaking his head? Oh yeah, this is definitely some poetry. Zubani, your information will be mine. Wait. I believe I have answered your questions about choosing a thoughtful golf. That was your business with me, was it not? This is a gift from me. I am amazed. A copy of Words of the Wind? The words of the Blessed Mothers. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament their ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy, Gravenga. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevering cult? There is too much to tell. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevering cult, but most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about courtesy and challenges amongst the Ashlanders. And since you ask about the Nerevering cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because of a guiding passion of the Nerevering cult is their hatred for foreigners. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it is shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. The Nerevering cult. They worship the great Ashcan and Horador, Nerevar, Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil, godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth-Ur and his foul host beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship, and only among the Urshilaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevering prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. All Ashlanders in a tribe, young and small, are born into the ancestor cult of their clan. The Nerevering cult is different, though. It is a very small cult with only a few wise women with the gift of prophecy, and a few holy warrior heroes who guard and protect the seers. Sul Matul, Ashcan of the Urshilaku, is the warrior protector of the cult, and Nibani Maesa, also of the Ilaku, is the oracle seer of the cult. The Ilaku are Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash, in the northwest of Vardenfell. Ashcan Sul-Matul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader, and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Ilaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts. I've heard it said that prophecies foretell the return of a reincarnated Nerevar, who shall drive the foreigners from the Ashlands, and who shall cast down the false gods of the temple, and restore the true worship of the ancestors. It is a dream that would appeal to every Ashlander, but it is thought by a silly legend, and little more by Ashlanders, myself included. Disturbing dreams. Perhaps it means nothing. It is peculiar, the tall figure in the golden mask. It puts me in mind of the golden helm of the Ordinator, but that does not seem to fit the spirit of the dream. My people take careful account of dreams, but only a wise woman can tease from their meanings. The Ilaku camp moves with the herds, but usually lies close to the Sea of Ghosts, north of the village of Margan on the northern coast of Vardenfell. Awesome.
This better be important.
I wasn't talking to you, Altmer. Little quick save in action. Alright, since we are up here, let's take a journey to Margan. I very much would like to take a journey to Margan, so that we may, confront this necromancer of which Rhaenys speaks. While we're out this way.
Where would you like to go?
I'm where I need to be.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Outposts. Do we get this party moving?
Better be important.
Siri milk. Those Rosur's huts. Ashbi Ashebael.
Make it quick, Outlander.
I will, Ashebael. Wait. Oh, there it is. Necromancy? I am not a necromancer. Who said I was a necromancer? Oh, I see. I refused to join the Mages Guild. I chose to practice healing among my people away from the politics of the guild. Since I was a Velothi and not well born like Rhaenys, well, it's not important now. Maybe I know a way out of this situation. Tell me more. If Rhaenys has held a grudge this long, it would be best for me to leave for the mainland. There are plenty of towns that could use a healer. Tell Rhaenys Aethys I am dead. I will leave Vardenfell and Rhaenys need never know. You know. Very well, I'll leave for the mainland once I get a few things together. Report back to Rhaenys Aethys that I am dead. Now, for everybody watching, why, oh why, oh why, would you let her go when it would have been so much simpler to kill her? You're right, it would have been simple to kill her, and I probably could have used the experience for it. But please keep in mind something, that since we've been working with Rhaenys, she has sent us on several missions that I find to be rather questionable. Pay your dues, or I'll kill you. Join us, or I'll kill you. And since she didn't join them, well, she would want her dead. Now, there's a small problem with that. See, the Mages Guild, we're not supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to be like that. I am all for killing those who are deserving of the killing. Now, I take great pleasure in it sometimes.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low.
But the fact of the matter is that they probably didn't deserve it. And that's why I didn't kill the others, and that's why I won't kill them. Why I didn't kill her. Necromancy or no necromancy, summoning a ghost demon, which is something that mages do from time to time. Well,
We are blessed, truly blessed. This is an honor.
I'm going to lie and say yes. You have done me, the guild, that is, a great service. These scrolls should help you deal with any other necromancers you find. Uh-huh. See? I told you. I told you. That's what you get. Every once in a while you run across a mage who
Outlander, or go away.
just is a little bit too big for her britches. Now we'll go to Caius and deliver him the information that we got from Zubani. Thank you for your report, but keep Zubani's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshilaku camp to speak with Sumatul and Nibani Maisa. But before you go, I think it may be time to tell you about what's going on. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you have the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought we were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think. But I am sure of one thing. This is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So, Zubani says Sulmatul and Nibani Maisa at the Urshilaku camp are the heads of the Nerevarine cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them, tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. As the heads of the Nerevarine cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you've spoken with them, report back to me. Here's 200 drakes for expensive, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moonmoth.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Okay, so those are Zubani's notes. Let's read the decoded package. Spymaster Caius Cosades, Knight Errant of the Imperial Order of the Blades, Director of Imperial Intelligence in Vardenfell District, Eastern Provinces. I have the honor to acquaint you with His Majesty's wishes concerning Gravenga, an individual of no rank or consequence. Thanks. Gravenga has been released from prison by His Majesty's authority and sent to you with this missive. Gravenga is to be entered as a novice in the Imperial Order of the Blades, and is to serve under your absolute authority as you shall see fit, except insofar as His Majesty's particular wishes are concerned. His Majesty's particular wishes are as follows. A local superstition holds that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, shall unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and shall re-establish the ancient laws and customs of the dark elven nations. This orphan and outcast is called in legend the Nerevarine, and is supposed to be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first council Lord Indorel Nerevar. Gravenga has the appearance of meeting the conditions of this local superstition. Therefore, it is His Majesty's desire that Gravenga shall, insofar as it is possible, satisfy the conditions of this ancient prophecy, and shall become the Nerevarine. Through this prophecy is indeed only a Though this prophecy is indeed only an ancient local superstition, His Majesty has taken counsel on this matter with his most expert informants and confidants, and His Majesty is persuaded that the prophecy is genuine and significant, either in its entirety or in several parts, and he earnestly demands you treat this matter with the utmost seriousness. Certain aspects of this ancient superstition are described at the end of this document, and further materials will be forthcoming by courier at the earliest occasion. It will, of course, be necessary that you acquaint yourself better with the details of this ancient superstition from your local sources. Since this matter intimately concerns Draven Gur, it is expected that you will employ him to gather information on this subject. His Majesty has taken a great personal interest in the legends and prophecies of the Nerevarine, and eagerly waits your reports. I have the honor to be, sir, your most humble and obedient service, Galbrio Bellinicius, personal secretary to the Emperor. So, Caius Cosades and the Emperor believe that I have the necessary characteristics in order to fulfill a prophecy that is told by the Ashlander cults. A prophecy where I would unite all of the great houses of Dunmer and drive out the Imperial forces, and to drive out the traitorous Dunmer, and restore back to Vardenfell its traditions of ancestor worship, and fix traffic jams. Next time, adventurers, we shall go forth and find out whether we are the Nerevar, the fulfiller of the prophecy. But we will have to wait. Until then, please like and subscribe if you like any of my videos. And if you want the story to continue, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to continue the story anyways, for that's what adventurers do. Farewell.